everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Shaughnessy, and on this channel we discuss fragrance, beauty, and wellness. And if you simply like to have a good time and you like my vibe, subscribe. So y'all, if you watched my previous video, my $4.95 haul, if you haven't seen it, I will link it above. Check it out. I purchased the fragrance mist of the new fragrances that they came out with for Body Care Day, and I'm going to review those right now. So I don't want this to be too long. I'm just gonna get started, and we're gonna start with, I can't remember, it's something about the Stars collection. I can't remember the name of it, y'all, but that's the one we're gonna start with that had 3 in the collection and then 2 kind of on their own. So the first one we're going to talk about is Golden Eclipse. This has notes of glowing berries, shimmering blossoms, and sun-warmed woods. Okay, I sprayed these earlier, let them sit, so I wanted to see if I felt the same as when I, wrote down my thoughts. And I do feel the same about this one. This is a basic berry fragrance mist. I mean, it's nice, but it's overdone. It's nothing different. If you have a larger collection, this would not stand out to me. It's very forgettable. Yeah, it just smells like a basic berry fragrance mist that you would get from Bath & Body Works and Victoria's Secret. It's nice, but no. And I believe in that video when I read the notes, I thought it would smell like Sunrise Woods, and it doesn't. Because Sunrise Woods to me reminds me of Twilight Woods. And this Golden Eclipse just is kind of just a berry. All I'm getting, the berries. I'm not getting much wood. Now the blossoms, I'm getting some freshness. So it's like a fresh berry scent. You know what it's kind of reminding me of? Gingham Love. I wish I had that like right here easily to get if I didn't have to go through all these mists to find it. But yeah, it kind of is giving me Gingham Love vibes. Not as strong, because Gingham Love can be sharp. But this is like a softer, toned down, take away that I think it's freesia note in there. And it's kind of what it's giving me. Just a nice, basic berry mist. So that is Golden Eclipse. Next, we're going to talk about Sapphire Moon. And this has notes of sparkling pear, sheer freesia, and moonlit musk. Okay. When I first smelled this, I immediately thought of Victoria's Secret, because they've been doing a lot of fragrance mist, in my opinion, that smell like this. It's not blended. It's something with me and my nose. When you put pear and musk and floor and all that together, when I first smelled it, I was like, this is a floral, fruity, not blended well mess. That's exactly what I thought. Those are exactly what I thought. Then if you let it dry down, it becomes a fresh floral musk. It's nice, but it's not a must-have to me. It doesn't grab me. It smells like the Victoria's Secret fragrance mist I have been smelling for the past, in some of these collections, 2 to 3 years. And it's right now, it's just nothing that's making me love it. It's just, I would say, oh, this is something that smells good, but it's nothing that stands out to me. It's nothing that makes me go, wow. It's nothing that even makes me say, this smells really, really good. This is just nice. It's nondescript. I think that is a good word for this collection. It's very nondescript. It's nothing in here when I smell it that makes me go, I'm going to remember this. No. So this is Sapphire Moon. The last fragrance in this collection is Prismatic Stars. This has notes of raspberry, stardust, mystic plum, and cosmic cashmere. Now, at first when I smelled this, I was like, because it's very sharp. It's very potent. It's very strong. But the more I'm smelling it, this also reminds me of something from Victoria's Secret. Also, it's very interesting. It's like a wine punch. Think of a spiked punch. I don't know, you spike with wine or something like that. But it's very perfumey. I think it's that raspberry that's this tart that's coming in here. And then you have that plum that's ripe that makes me think of a wine. And what else is in here? The cashmere. When I think of cashmere, I think of smoothness in a fragrance. Maybe a little bit. But this reminds me of spiked punch that's very perfumey. Again, it's interesting, but I don't know if it's a must-have for me in my collection because it reminds me of something I have from Victoria's Secret. Now, what it is, I don't know, but it reminds me of something I have. It's nice, but again, it's not a love for me. And with fragrance mist, 99.9% of the time, it's either, I know when I love a fragrance mist. It's not like a perfume to where I have to play with it sometimes. Usually with a fragrance mist, 99.9% of the time, I know whether I love it or it's just okay. So this collection right here, the Golden Eclipse, the Sapphire Moon, the Prismatic Stars. The only one I think that stood out to me was this one because it's strong and it smells different in the sense that I can't think of anything at Bath and Body Works that I can think of that smells exactly like that, but it does smell like something from Victoria's Secret. So I wasn't really impressed with this collection. This, you know what I've noticed? Sometimes when Bath and Body Works, or just companies in general, they will bring out certain things just for a sale. Sometimes those items just for a sale can be so good. You know, they're like, wow. And then sometimes they're just, you know, something they threw together to give you something new, to draw you in, to have you come in for the sale. You know, you've had everything else, so I got to come in and smell this new stuff. This collection is on that level. Just something to give, you know, just in case you had everything else, so you make sure you come in and spend some money for the sale. That's what this collection gives me. In my opinion, it just didn't move me at all. Not at all. Okay, so let's move on to Winter Cherry Blossom. This has notes of frosted cherry blossom, ruby berries, and silky amber. Okay, so if you look at the packaging, you already know it reminds you, packaging alone, of Japanese cherry blossom. Okay, even the name had me thinking, is this gonna smell like Japanese cherry blossom? It does smell like Japanese cherry blossom, but it's similar, but it's fruitier and younger. It's Japanese cherry blossom. When it came out, I was obsessed. Okay, I wore that between 2 and 4 years all the time. Okay, and I wore it so much I don't ever want it again because I wore it down and out to the ground. Okay, but if you're someone, Japanese cherry blossom is iconic. It is, you know, you either love it or hate it, but everybody kind of knows about Japanese cherry blossom. If you're one that you cannot stand Japanese cherry blossom, I would say give Winter Cherry Blossom a try. Because some people say, you know, Japanese cherry blossom is too mature, it's too floral. This, to me, winter cherry blossom is Japanese cherry blossom with berries, just some little sweetness in there, but it still has powderiness. It still has that, to me, Japanese cherry blossom quality, but just a little fruitier, a little younger. So I like this. And I'm glad that it doesn't smell, it smells different enough to me from Japanese cherry blossom that I'm going to keep this and wear it, because I can have it in my collection again, something similar to Japanese cherry blossom without smelling exactly the same, because I just don't want it. I can smell it in the air and enjoy Japanese cherry blossom, but I don't want it on me. I had to make myself use a moisturizer, what's it called? The moisturizer body wash. What's that? Whatever that body wash is called from Bath and Body Works, in the tube, not the shower gel, but the moisturizing body wash. I had to make myself use it because I got it at a semi-annual sale for 75% off. And I was like, oh, well, I'll be fine with it in the shower gel, in the body wash. No, I didn't want it on my body because I worn it so much. I didn't want to smell it on me. I can smell it in the air. It's fine. I just don't want to smell it on me. So now I have a winter cherry blossom, and I can enjoy, you know, somewhat hints of Japanese cherry blossom without it smelling exactly like it. So I'm excited to have it back in my collection in this form now. Okay, so I saved the most hyped one for last, and everyone was like, oh, about. And that is Life of the Party. This has the notes of pink citrus, bubbly prosecco, jasmine, and shimmering vanilla. Okay, when I first tried this, I was like, I can't smell it. That's what I was thinking. I said, where I can't smell this. So it's very faint, okay? And then when I first sprayed it, it reminded me of a very bubbly, very pink glass of champagne. It was very effervescent, you know, on initial spray. And then on the dry down, it becomes like an interesting floral, soft, powdery vanilla. It kind of gives me dusting, like high-end dusting powder vibes, or like a nice lotion mixed with dusting powder vibes to me. Because that bubbliness, it doesn't last. This is not, if you were thinking this is champagne toast, this is not champagne toast. I can't think of any other, but you know, champagne toast is what everybody goes to when you're talking about pink and when you're talking about bubbly champagne-like scents, but this is not champagne toast. This is, again, interesting. And I sprayed this on my hand. Yeah, I sprayed it on my hand, and it's very faint. But it is very nice. It also has like a cleanness to it, like an after shower, like a shower fresh, but not in that way, like clean, soapy way. I'm talking about in the way of you put on you use a very nice shower gel or body wash, and then you use a very nice, soft smelling lotion or body cream, and then you use like a dusting powder that smells lightly fragrance. That's what this gives me. So I do like it, but I'm not in love, at least not yet. So you all know that, well, first let's rank these. I got 5 of them. Oh Lord. See, I can't remember what Golden, Eclipse, and Sapphire Moon smell like. See, number 5 is gonna be Sapphire Moon. This is gonna be number 5. It's some with me and pear, and I'm tired of pear. I'm tired of it. Number 4 is going to be Golden Eclipse. Number 3 is going to be Prismatic Stars. Number 2 is going to be Life of the Party. And number 1 is going to be Winter Cherry Blossom. Now, I did not get any of the matching body care to go along with these fragrance mists. I feel like I'm going to be returning this collection. I'm going to play with it some, even though I told you I really don't need to do that with fragrance mist. But I know some people you want me to give you layering ideas. And I'm going to do that because I always, give you a layering combo with new fragrances. So I'm still going to do that, but I'm just keeping it real. I don't feel like I'm going to keep those. I'm not keeping stuff unless I love it or unless I feel like I might regret it if I get rid of it. I'm not keeping anything, like unless it meets those 2 criteria, because I have too much stuff. And my channel is predominantly reviewing fragrances, whether it be Bath and Body Works, Victoria's Secret, perfumes, so I'm just not going to keep things just to have them. I'm not. So Winter Cherry Blossom, I don't know yet if I'm going to get the lotion and the shower gel. I don't know. Now, I do want to get the lotion and the shower gel from Life of the Party because it's so faint and light to me that I feel like, yeah, I like the way it smells, but it's very faint that I feel like I'm going to need, the matching body care that goes along with it. So that's where I am right now with the new releases from Bath and Body Works. So if y'all enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below and tell me your thoughts. I really want to know your thoughts about these fragrance mists. Okay, Siri, hush. Why are you doing this all of a sudden, these videos? Like, ain't nobody talking to you, Siri? So, what was I saying? Oh, I really want to know y'all's thoughts about these fragrance mists because I'm very underwhelmed, especially with this collection. I mean, extremely underwhelmed. Life of the Party. This is one I think I'm going to like because it does smell different, but it's very faint. And I'm still recovering. So maybe I'm not getting the full potency. But yeah, y'all tell me your thoughts about these fragrances in the comments. I can't wait to hear y'all's thoughts on them. And please share this video with everyone who is just enjoying all the new releases from Bath and Body Works because it's fun. It's fun. Even if we get a little disappointed, it's still fun to go try out the new. And please don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you don't ever miss any of my videos. And as I always say, if you like my vibe, subscribe. Until next time, bye.